You left a dog hair on my phone. And I'm back! We're not gonna do an intro really because you already know what is up with this. This is part 2. Let me say that this is part 2 of my Q&A. If you have not seen part 1, you're gonna need to go on and watch part 1 of the Q&A. You're making a lot of noise over there. My dog is also in here if you missed that portion. She's old. She's making a lot of snorting noises. But this is part 2. We're just gonna go ahead and pick up. I apologize. I sound like I'm drunk because I'm trying to talk too fast. I have too many thoughts going through my head right now. But we're gonna start part 2. I've said that 15 times already. And we're gonna start with question number 11. Okay? Question number 11. Let's just dive right into this. Okay? Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Why, yes. Why, yes, I have. I've gotten a speeding ticket. Back in the day. Now, it's been like, it's been 3 years, I think, since I got my last one, and it was crazy. I was trying to come home from the beach. It was late. I was just cruising. Bam. Whoop. There it comes. I knew it. I was like, dang, man. Yeah. But I've had many a ticket. Probably at some point shouldn't have had my license, but I can't help it. I got places to be, stuff to do. Can't be held up by no speed limits. Limiting my nose. If you don't have allergies, okay, I put this out there on, I don't think I put it on Twitter, but I put it on Snapchat. If you don't have allergies, you do not know the real struggles in life, okay? You will never know the struggle. Don't read into that more than you should. I'm just gonna say that. Things you like to do in your free time. I don't have a lot of free time. This. What I'm doing is what I do in my free time. No. Downtime. Hang out with friends. Again, if you follow me on any of my social medias that I have listed, people see what I like to do in my free time. I hang out at home, Netflix, play games on my PC, go out with friends. We just go hang out, do stupid stuff. We're stupid people, but yeah. Your average stuff. I mean, I don't, like, this is pretty much my hobby is YouTube, coming up with videos and filming and then editing, and yeah. I used to have quite a bit of hobbies, but I don't really have a whole lot of time for that anymore because of my job. Alright, what's next? What made you get into the Star Wars series? You can thank my father for that one. He always loved, he's as big of a nerd as I am, I think. So is my cousin. But my dad was always into Star Wars, Indiana Jones, James Bond. He got me into James Bond, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. Started out young, watching those movies, and I always loved it. When I was a kid, of course, my favorite one was the last one with the Ewoks. I actually have a stuffed Ewok. He's up there on the shelf. I can't reach him, but he's up there. I got him in Disney World when I was 21? 20. I wasn't 21 yet. But 20. I always loved the Ewoks. Maybe that should have been my favorite character. Nah. They're just adorable, but I wouldn't say, like, favorite character, like, as in mainstream character. But, yeah. My dad, he was watching them, and I got into them. I thought it was interesting. Of course, when you're a child, you don't understand really what's happening until later on. You're like, oh. And then, of course, I have history books and things like that of the Star Wars world. That's a mouthful. Did you ever think that you would reach over 100 subs? Yes and no. I think when you first start a YouTube channel, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make videos. I'm gonna get like 10,000 subscribers. Woo! Doesn't happen like that. This weekend I watched Orange is the New Black, which is, oh my god, love that show. Binged watched it. finished the whole new season over the weekend. And in 3 days, these girls got 10,000 subs. Come on, that's not realistic. If anyone out there has gotten 10,000 subscribers, not views, subscribers, 3 days, I want to know who and what they did. I don't know. But no, I'm excited that I got 100 subs. Like, now I'm at 115, and that's just like, what? I was happy at 50. Like, 50 people are on my channel. Now it's 115 people. That is awesome to me. Like, I mean, it's like, yeah, you want more people, you know, on your channel because you think it's a family to me. Like, we're building a small little fat kid friendly family, and the more people the merrier. I love it. It's just, you guys are awesome. Yeah, no and yes. Like, I was shocked and awed and excited, and yeah, okay, that's the only thing I can say. I lost my spot. This is sort of like the other. If you could go back in time and do one thing over again, I know who asked this. My friend Jamie from high school asked this. Jamie's going in deep with these questions. If you could go back in time and do one thing over again, what would it be, and how would your life be different now because of that change? Jamie. That's a loaded question. I don't even know. Like, what? What would I change? Because if you change one thing, it's going to change your entire life. Like, I mean, I'm happy with my degree that I finally chose later on in life. When I first went to college, I was a fine arts major. Loved it. It was wonderful. What are you going to do with it? Wait tables? Because unless you want to be like an art teacher or just really be a starving artist, you know? And I didn't know what to do with that art until later on in life. I discovered architecture. That is what my degree is in architecture. I love it. I love designing buildings and structures and homes and just love it. Love architecture. And once I got a degree in it, I felt pretty satisfied with my life. But it's like, say that I finished college and got my art degree. What would I be doing now? I might not be living where I'm at now. I wouldn't have my job. Wouldn't have, like, there's a lot of things that would change. I don't really know. That's too much of a question. We're gonna have to skip that one for now, because I'm trying to think about it, and it's like, I don't know. That's a lot. There's so many factors there to where it's like, I don't know. The butterfly effect. You know how that goes. If you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you be? Ireland? I would be in Ireland or England. But number one, Ireland. I want to go to Ireland so bad. That is my number one destination, is to visit Ireland, Scotland. Love it. That's my history. That's part of my heritage. And I love the culture and the history behind it. The other side of my culture is Native American, which I love that culture as well, but I don't have to travel as far to go in that. My grandmother used to take us to the reservation all the time as kids. But I want to go to Ireland, but I also want to go to England as well, like the UK. I want to visit there. Just, there's so many, I love it. I love that culture as well. There's just a lot. But Ireland, then England. Yes, that's what we're gonna say. What are some video games? Wait. What are some video games do you like to, what video games do you like to play? I love all the Lego games. I'm such a child, but they're puzzle solving games and kind of action adventure. I love them. They're funny. They're long too. I like long games. I like video games that last a while, like Zelda. You've heard me say it before. I love Zelda. I played some Mario. I mean, I like it. I don't hate Mario. It's a classic. But I do love Zelda very much. The one big game that got my attention for the longest time, I did get into World of Warcraft for a little while, and then I got tired of it. But the one game that I really invested in was Star Wars: The Old Republic. I used to play that online. It's like WoW, and that really enhanced my love of Star Wars. The Old Republic, love that game so much. I don't play it anymore because honestly, I don't have time. I mean, when I was in school, I barely had time, but I would do it on breaks and weekends and when I did have time. But with a full-time job, yeah, staring at it, like I said, staring at a computer for 9 hours a day, some people can do it. I just don't want to come home and stare at a computer for long. You know, like I want to chill. But I like a lot of point and click games. I've gotten recently into those puzzle kind of point and click games. Strong storyline games. I do like stuff like that. Yeah, just kind of, I don't do a lot of first person shooter games. I'm not really big into those. Like military, I don't do that. Grand Theft Auto, I'm not into that. I've played that stuff. I lose interest really quickly. It gets boring to me. But I really like the going on quests, solving puzzles, kind of things like that. Yeah, that's really, I guess, the type of games that I'm into. What else do we have here? What is the backstory with the Fat Kid Friendly name? I don't know. Did I ever explain that? I have done a get to know me video. If you haven't seen that, you can go watch that. That was the first kind of Q&A, but nobody else asked questions. I answered my own. But it was a get to know me video. I think I answered that question there. I don't remember. But either way, Fat Kid Friendly is something that I have said for years. I don't even know where it started, but I just, like, say that it's 65 degrees outside. I call it Fat Kid Friendly weather. Or even if it's 40 degrees outside, I call that Fat Kid Friendly weather because it's not hot. And I'm not sweating as much. Or, like, if you're eating food, like, say they're having a dinner at work or a luncheon at work and somebody brings pizza, I call that Fat Kid Friendly food. Be like, yeah, somebody brought the Fat Kid Friendly food. Or, this is a Fat Kid Friendly activity, which involves sitting on my butt and watching Netflix. It's just something I say, that's Fat Kid Friendly. But it doesn't really pertain to, I don't know, it's just something I said. So, since I said it all the time, I was like, maybe that's what I will call my channel. You know what I was going to call my channel? And it's ridiculous. I was going to call my channel JoJo's Dojo. And thinking back on it, that's ridiculous. It's awful. So I'm pretty content with Fat Kid Friendly. So that's kind of the history. It's just something I always said. Can you whistle? Nope. Sure can't. I think it has to do with the fact that I had braces. If you have braces and you can whistle, please let me know. What's your technique? Because I can't whistle. I can do the little, like this, like, but it sounds terrible. My significant other can whistle like ridiculous, but I can't, because I don't know anybody who can whistle like LP. You know that LP, that singer? Have you heard her whistle? Holy guacamole, people. She is talented. Man, I wish I could whistle. I can't whistle. I've tried so much, and I just can't whistle. If you have a nickname, what is it? JoJo. The first concert you ever went to, the last concert you saw. Okay, this is, again, kind of low. The first actual kind of, I went to, like, minor concerts with my parents, like Christian or Southern Gospel concerts growing up. But the first, like, more secular music, the first real concert I went to was Simple Plan. Yes, back in 2005 or 6. It might have been 6, but I saw Simple Plan. My ex was a bouncer at the concert place, so I got in for free. And it was awesome. It was an awesome show. It was really great. And I just recently saw them again. Me and my friend Molly, we're concert buds. We go to so many concerts. I have so many concert, like, vlogs that I can make, but I don't think people are that interested in my concert videos. I don't monetize them because it's not mine, but I have a lot of music. I have Maroon 5. I have, not Three Doors Down, Third Eye Blind, and I have, who else? The most recent one I saw was Bastille. I need to answer that. Yeah, I saw Bastille. not too long ago. I have video footage of that to make a vlog with if anybody cares to see any of these videos in vlog format. I do have them. I have more shows coming up this summer, excuse me, and I'm super excited about going to those. Going to see Matchbox 20, Counting Crows, going to see All American Rejects with Dashboard Confessionals. I think that's who they're playing with. I'm also going to be seeing Ed Sheeran. I don't care. Bring on the haters. I'm an Ed Sheeran fan. That dude can rock at a concert. Like, he's so talented. It's not like a, oh my god, it's Ed Sheeran. It's like, I have such admiration for that guy's talent. He's so talented. The first concert me and Molly went to, I mean, it was amazing. Such an amazing show. That guy's so talented. And who else are we going to see? There's somebody else in like November. I don't know, but I go to so many concerts and I love music. So yes, that was it. I don't know. I can't drag this on any more. I hope this gives you a little bit of enlightenment into me. Q&A. If you got any more questions, feel free to post them. I'll be happy to answer them in another one later on in the future. Maybe when we get to 200 subscribers. We've only got 85 more to go. Anyway, if you did enjoy this part, then go ahead and like it, comment on it, subscribe to my channel, get all those notifications on there, follow me on social media so you can see what I do in my downtime when I'm not posting YouTube videos. And share it. Friends, family, loved ones, everybody. Let them know about the Fat Kid Friendly family and our growing community. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day.